Yes, so e no get wetin we no go hear from the same one palace. E no get, na so news dey fly up and down here and there. If you want to stay entertained, trust me, Kabiyesi's palace is the best place to be at. Some days ago, I think 2 days ago or a day ago, I heard that Kabiyesi went to Akure to beg Queen Naomi for return, and the way Queen Naomi's mother responded afterwards was like a bombshell. We were like, I thought this woman was supposed to have known better to just stay away Kabiyesi and Queen Naomi's matter now. So we have also seen or heard on the internet that Queen Naomi came out one time, if you remember, do let me know, to say that marriage was over. In fact, she cannot even deal with 7 or 6 of them in the palace. She's not a polygamous person. That's not how she was raised. Even though some people have begged and said, because of Tadenikawo, come back into the palace so that you can plan baby with Kabiyesi. Even if you cannot come back into the palace, why not you just stay like in a separate place, have your own house, and also be married to Kabiyesi? Because as it is, so they cannot do without you. We have been on this back and forth. Today, tomorrow we hear this, next tomorrow we hear that, and now people have started speculating again that Kabiyesi is going back, he's going back, and I'm like, I'm not understanding what's going on here. I'm not understanding. Is it that they are using online in-laws to catch cruise or what? At this point, Queen Naomi herself don't even come respond through a friend of hers. In fact, I saw in a blogger's page that through her friend, a message was communicated. You know that at this time Queen Naomi cannot come online because since she went to correctional center and came back, they said no online presence at the time we are in until this matter dies down. So for that, she cannot even come up to say anything, even though people have been expecting her to come and say something, say thank you, say what happened, say what you know, how did it happen, who was against it, who was with you. She have not come out to say pim. So now, after Kabiyesi visited, from what we heard, after Kabiyesi went to check on her, begged, and also visited the issue of her coming back into the palace, they said Queen Naomi through her friend, una know say online space, na so gist dey fly here and there. So this her friend, and I heard through a Yoruba blogger on the IG space saying that Queen Naomi have said it before, she will never come back into this palace, and that is where she stands. No matter what they do, she will never come back into this palace. You see, coming back into the palace and being married to Kabiyesi is two different things. So I don't know if you now understand. She can be married to Kabiyesi and not be in the palace, and she can as well not be married to Kabiyesi and be in the palace. So I don't understand what the blogger meant by she's not coming back to the palace. Is it that she's not coming back to the palace to come and live with the Olori, or she's not coming back to the palace, in fact she's not marrying Kabiyesi again? Because people have it that all these people, they say she's not there again, she have moved on, in fact they don't have anything together. Some people say it's a lie, that they are still very, 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 very married. And see, at this point, you see us here for updates and trends. We are tired of all we hear this, we hear that, and I'm like, okay, anyhow, when I take hear I will still come and bring it here, because no matter what, I will not be the only one that heard. There will be other people that must have heard what I heard. Una know as this news dey waka, most other people must have heard. Let them come and even put their 2 cents as to the hearing they heard too. I don't know if you guys have seen this Yoruba blogger trending up and down talking about Queen Naomi, no matter what, she's not coming back, she have moved on for good, she have moved on. As it stand, that there is even somebody, no be me talk am, somebody, Kabiyesi was like a setback for her and her ministry. She had realized it when God spoke to her. All the while she was in the palace there, she couldn't do ministry. And now that she have tried to move on, these attacks are coming from here and there. At the peak of trying to pick up again, now there is distraction of coming to beg again. She is not she is not returning back. In fact, she is not coming back. Now, if she is not coming back, what will happen to Tadenikawo? Being an Oba's son, is it that another man will now come and father Tadenikawo when his own father is alive and responsible? Sometimes when we dey do things as women, most of the time, back in the days, our parents, they used to consider children. At this point, is it not better for Queen Naomi to come and consider Tadenikawo and let all this news flying around between her and Kabiyesi be sorted once and for all? Have we forgotten that separation have so much impact on children? In as much as, yes, the individuals involved, then they get the heat, children are they suffer and pass. If this new person marries Queen Naomi, according to what we hear, that there is a new person who we have not even seen anything that looks like him, as in we don't even know how he looks like, we don't know how he looks like. If this person comes to marry Queen Naomi as it stands, how will Kabiyesi and his son relate, and what is the relationship going to look like? Is it even acceptable? Because I've heard it severally that as far as Queen Naomi is like this, she cannot marry another person because her husband is still alive, and coupled with the fact that she have a son for Kabiyesi that is a taboo. Another man cannot come and father her son when her husband, the Kabiyesi, is alive, and no man marries someone that the Ooni have ever had something to do with, that the person is going to carry a curse. Abeg, how true is this? How true are all this information flying around? If this be the case, because she says she's not coming back into the palace, or because she's not marrying Kabiyesi, which I don't understand very well yet, what of Olori ex Olori Wuraola that left and also went to marry someone else and happily married now and have not met till now? Abi, could this be that is a strategy to just keep Queen Naomi bound and backward? In fact, there are things you don't even go into, because coming out of it will be very huge, and the mistake to get back your life, in fact, the regret, you will never ever forget it in your life. This one is a face for Queen Naomi. I know in her mind she'll be saying, who sent her in the first place? How did she even end up marrying Kabiyesi in the first place, that she cannot even wrap her head around or come out of in this time of her life? In fact, it's a huge one. You guys come and put your thoughts in the comment section, because a lot is flying around on this internet space and we don't know what to believe anymore.